So let's talk about where Extra Duty Solutions makes its money, because the agency does not pay you directly for these services, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. So we charge an administrative fee to the customers or the vendors. So basically on top of the invoice, and that fee, the amount of that fee depends on what the officers make, and the amount of work being done in the locale. But on average, it's 10%. Or, and it probably goes from, I think the lowest we have is 6.5, and the highest is 12.5 or something like that. So it's a relatively small fee. So at 10%, for example, if Regal Theaters was going to get $1,000 invoice, now they're going to get $1,100 invoice, and the $100 is our fee. 1,000 goes to the officer, the city admin fee, the cruiser fee, whatever, and all that's paid at the end of every payroll period or weekly. That includes the city admin fee, so they're not waiting to get their money either, But yeah, so we don't charge the municipality or the department anything for what we do. We do training in person before we start. It's probably not needed. It's very easy system to use. We have an app, and we also have an online system. So if you're, say, a deputy's department, a sheriff department, and deputies cannot use their phones in the jail, or you have somebody my age who's still using a flip phone, or the phone's powered down or whatever, it doesn't matter because you can go online, right? But there's no charge for that. There's no upfront fee, there's no termination fee, and also our contract with the municipality, our standard contract's month to month. So it's not like we tie you up for 3 years or something like that. If you don't like us, fire us. And the reason we're willing to do that is because we know that once we get in there and we alleviate all the stress, you're not going to want to get rid of us. So yeah, we'll do a month to month.
Well, it is one of the things I love that I hear about Extra Duty Solutions compared to some of the others who claim to offer similar services, is that they sometimes get stuck with hidden fees with the others. They're not as happy at the end of it. And so the fine print and the contract becomes a little more ambiguous. And the next thing you know, the officers feel like they're ripping off the client versus being ripped off themselves. Neither is good for law enforcement. I do like that the reputation you have and the commitment you've made is that what we agree to, we'll deliver. And there will be no surprise from that.
Right. Now, we've never had, either on the customer or the client side, or the officer or the command staff or the municipality, a CFO or a business administrator, come to us afterwards and say, oh, wait, I didn't know that. And we don't want, that's a horrible way to run a business, right? Yeah, you can probably get some more people signed up in the beginning, and in the end, your reputation is going to be trashed. We've replaced other software suppliers or other agents, other third parties in different departments as a result of exactly what you're talking about. 3 months into it, I didn't know that. So we try to avoid that like the flu.